So we're doing the girlfriend test tag, and we have 6 questions that we just wrote down, and we do not know what each other's questions are. And we're gonna answer them to each other.
What animals did I keep as pets as a child? You have to name at least 4.
As a child?
Yeah.
Cats.
Okay.
Bunnies.
Mm-hmm.
Dogs.
I had a dog, yes.
Mm-hmm. Guinea pig?
No, I never had a guinea pig.
That's tyranny nerve. Hamsters.
Yeah.
Alright.
Okay. Yes. Number 2. What was the name of my first crush? Not a celebrity, like someone in my class.
It was a boy.
Yeah.
Mike.
No.
John.
It was like a kind of an odd name.
Crap, I don't know.
Okay, it was Gunnar.
I totally knew that. No, I didn't. I don't think you've ever told me.
I think I have mentioned it previously, but
Do you know who my first boy crush was?
I have no idea.
Nick Gallen.
Oh yeah, you told me that before. I didn't even know. Alright, number
Just 'cause
3.
of his name.
There was only one of the Twilight movies that I didn't get to see at midnight when it was released. Which one was it? There's only like 4 options, so 5 options. So you have a 1/5 chance of getting this one.
Breaking Dawn.
No.
That's the one that's the only one I saw. That's why. Was it the last one? I don't know what
no.
the last one was.
It wasn't.
The last one's like part 2 or something.
It was Breaking Dawn Part 2 was the last one.
Yeah.
But no, it wasn't it.
I don't even remember. There's Twilight, New Moon.
Yeah, that was it.
Yeah.
But you already guessed too many
Yeah,
times.
because I
Because
couldn't think of the names of them.
I was still in middle school, and I got in trouble, and I wasn't allowed to go
You're
with
so
my
bad.
friends. Yep. I don't remember what I got in trouble for. I just remember I was really upset that I couldn't go, and that was the only one that I missed. Okay. What was my first favorite movie?
Was it a like Disney movie?
Yeah.
I feel like I know this.
We've talked about it before. Because my parents had to buy a TV that had picture-in-picture, because anytime they would turn off this movie, I would freak out. So they bought a new TV so my mom could watch like something else in the corner while I watched this movie.
Sleeping Beauty.
No. It wasn't a princess movie.
Well, I know that. I don't know. Bambi.
No. Never really liked Bambi. It was too sad.
What movie was it?
It was Winnie the Pooh. The Many Adventures of Winnie the Pooh.
Winnie the Pooh. That's probably one of my favorite movies too.
I knew every word to it. I still do know
Okay, well,
most of it.
don't do that.
What was my first sentence?
Probably something like. It had to be something like simple.
Oh yeah.
Because you were a baby. Was it like, I want cheese?
No.
I don't know. I don't know you. Who even are you? What's your name?
You don't know?
No.
Alright, my first sentence was, Daddy go boom boom.
What does it even mean?
Because my dad had the boom truck, and he used to do a lot with it, like back then when I was little, and I thought it was the coolest thing. So one day he was driving it somewhere, and as he left, I was looking out the window watching him leave, and I waved, and I looked at my mom and said, Daddy go boom boom. So, yeah, that's it. You only got 1 right out of 6.
I'm gonna win still.
Okay, alright, let's see.
Okay, we're gonna start out with the easy question first.
Alright.
Why can't I donate blood?
Is it because of your mono?
Yes.
Yeah, you told me that before.
Okay, so number 2. What type of dog was my first dog and what was her name? So her is a big clue right there.
Okay, I'm thinking of a name, but I can't remember if it was your cat or your dog. Was it Flower?
Flower was my cat.
Ah, that was your cat. Wait, was it Raz?
Yeah.
That was your first dog. Okay.
But what type of dog? If you want full credit, you gotta get the type of dog. It's not my favorite type of dog.
No, it was like wasn't it like a beagle? You had a beagle.
I have had a beagle before.
Yeah.
Not my first dog.
I don't know.
It was a German Shepherd Lab mix.
Oh, you told me that before. Do I get half credit because
Nope.
I knew the name?
No. You said Flower first.
Okay, true.
Okay. Number 3. What are the names of the 2 elementary schools I went to?
Shoot. Are they weird, like Native American names?
Yeah. They both are, actually. The second school, like the one in Ronkonkoma, is actually a really common Cherokee name, but the one in... Oh, I just gave it away.
No, I have no idea. Still, I don't know.
Really? Okay, so...
Wait, well, is it just the name of where you lived? No? Okay, then I don't know.
Well, the one in Patchogue was Canaan Elementary School.
You never told me
And
that.
the second one was Cherokee. I said it. That's why I was like, I just gave it away.
You never told me that.
Yeah. Well,
You never told me that. Alright,
well,
whatever.
you didn't tell me some of the stuff you did. So. Why did I win first place in the 4th grade science fair at Brookhaven National Lab?
Science fair?
The Brookhaven National Lab. I won
I
first place.
don't know.
I have little certificates and everything, and I'm so proud of it.
Did you make like a volcano?
No, I did not.
Did you do something with chemistry?
Nope.
No. Was it something with like a DNA thingy?
Nope. You already lost your point.
Yeah, I don't know.
I did this like experiment where I took a bunch of colors and I would say the color and then the person would have to describe how the color made them feel. Then I showed them the color and then to describe how they felt, and I was proven against how like red makes you angry and blue makes you sad, and I was right. How like they stereotypically say like blue makes you feel sad
And you're saying it doesn't?
yeah. And
You're wrong.
I proved it right.
You're wrong.
I proved it right.
Okay,
No,
you were like 5.
No, listen, no, when I said red, not one person said angry.
Okay, but
A lot of people said happy, actually.
that wasn't like a real experiment.
It wasn't a real experiment, but that's what I did, and, like, the people really liked it, and they thought it was really interesting.
I mean, that's cool, but it wasn't like a real
and
experiment.
I came up with
Like,
that
you
all
can't
by
say-
myself.
You cannot say that like 6-year-old you is like
No, I'm not
changing
saying
the
that.
world.
I'm not saying that. I'm just saying, like, come on, for, like, a 4th grader, that is a pretty cool experiment to come up with.
I guess, yeah.
My mom, that's the only thing she brags
You know what
about me.
experiment I did in like elementary school? It wasn't for like a science fair, it was just for like a science class. But I made Nick listen to different kinds of music, and I made him rate like if he liked it or not. And then I took his blood pressure every time he like listened to it, and I made him listen to like music he liked, but then music he didn't like, and it was like all different kinds of genres, and like I wanted to see if like listening to different kinds of genres would like change your blood pressure. It did. When he was listening to like In Sync, he got really angry, and his blood pressure was like really high for being like 5. And yeah, I made him listen to In Sync and Britney Spears a lot, and it was really funny. But it was for school, so my mom made him do it. Alright, keep going.
Alright, number 5. What traumatic experience happened to me when I drove the mini bike for the first time? I was probably Sarah's age. Is when we first moved to Ronkonkoma.
You told me this. Well, did you like hit something?
Nope.
Did you fall off?
Nope.
What? What else could... Did Jesse do something to you?
Nope, it was actually Matthew. Do you give up?
I know you've told me this before.
So, Matthew, like, gave me, like, all these, like, instructions. He was like, alright, go down this road, then make a right, then make a left, and, like, you know, he was like,
You got lost.
He was giving me instructions, and so I, like, went all the way around, like, all, like, the crazy things he was telling me to do, and then I came to the last spot, and I couldn't remember if he said to make a left or a right, and I was like, I don't know, and I, like, my whole, like, thing was all my, like, I have no idea where I was. I don't know if home was that way, that way. But I knew I was on Wildwood, and I was like, alright, like, this is my road, so it's either left or right. I was like, I'm just gonna go right. So I went right.
You went the wrong way.
Yes, and I went down, I think it was like 4 or 5 blocks, and I had no idea where I was, and I was like, because I came down to the end of the road, and I was like, alright, like, I was like, I don't know where I am. So I saw this, like, old lady, like, gardening, and so I went over to her, and I was like, I'm lost, like, I don't know where my home is, blah, blah, and she was like, well, like, what road do you live on? I was like, on Wildwood, but I don't know, like, which way my house is. And she's like, alright, well, like, do you know the house number? And I was like, no, because, like, we just moved there. Like, my dad was still building.
Mm-hmm.
And, she was like, well, can you, like, describe it? And I said, like, well, they're building it, so, like, it's not even, like, a finished house. And she was like, alright, like, get in my pickup truck. And she put the bike in the back of her pickup truck, and then, like, her son came outside and, like, went with us, and we found my house. And
that's so weird. Okay, but if you reach the end, then obviously you had to
yeah,
go the
I know,
other
but
way.
okay, I was like, I don't know where I am. Like, my house disappeared.
Alright.
How did my dad find out we bought a bunny when I lived at my mom's house and I only saw my dad on the weekends? How did he figure out we got a bunny?
Did someone tell him?
Nope.
No. Does it have something to do with, like, the bank account? Like, he saw it
Nope.
on... Okay.
How many guesses are you gonna do?
I don't know.
Okay, so my dad came over to pick us up.
Did
And,
he
like,
see the bunny?
no.
No?
He came to pick us up, and he walked in, and there was bunny poop all over the floor. And, because the bunny was, like, hopping behind the couch and just pooping, and we were just, like, because we were playing with the bunny, and we were little, and we weren't like, oh, we gotta clean up the poop. We would just, like, let it poop everywhere. And, so my dad was like, what the heck, like, are you kids throwing raisinets at each other? And so we were throwing raisinets, like, the little chocolate raisins at each other, and so he picked one up, and he was like, what is this? And squished it, and then he realized it was bunny poop, and we were laughing.
Really
and
gross.
then the bunny hopped out, and we were like, haha, look at the bunny.
That's really gross.
So we got tied. We both got one. You said you were gonna beat me.
Well, close enough. I got 1.5. Because I knew the name of your dog.
No, you didn't. You said flower.
No! I knew it was Raz. I did.
Alright, fine. 1.5. You won.
I won by half a point.
Even though you had to get a full question to get the point.
Well, I won by half a point.
You're a cheater. That's what I thought.
Alright, so we should say bye.
See you later, alligator.
Thanks for watching.
That is so lame. Like, subscribe to our channel, like our videos, and comment something, anything.